All right, guys. The other day, this awesome publishing company sent me over, careful, sent me over some decks to review. And I'm going to show you right here the name, how much the deck costs. That's the name of the company. Underneath this video, I'm going to put the link. The deck is called the Relative Tarot. I'm going to put the link to this deck directly underneath this video so you can check it out. And we're going to get a look at it. I don't know anything about this deck. I'm very interested. Let me take off the plastic and then show it to you. So in case any of you guys want to screenshot it, you can. But first, let me just do the introduction. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who might like it too. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section, and if you'd like to get a reading done, please take a look underneath this video, because everything that you might want to know is underneath this video, including the link directly to this deck. Okay, so let's take this deck out of the plastic so I can give you guys a good look at it. I'm really impressed with the box, I'll tell you that. This is a good box. I really appreciate good boxes because I don't have anything against the tuck box that a lot of creators choose to use, but it just doesn't last. Every tuck box I get eventually ends up destroyed. I don't care how careful I am. So here's the front. Beautiful. I'm going to show you the back in case you want to pause and read it or screenshot it yourself. I'm going to read it out loud right now, though, because I want to know what this deck, the theme of it is. Discover your true potential by connecting with your beloved ancestors. This spirited tarot includes a deck rich in vintage photographs from a wide array of ethnic origins and various walks of life. Well, you know something? I really love diverse decks, so this is going to be cool. This is the side of the box. As you can see, nice and sturdy. It opens like this. Oh, look what's on the inside. Interesting. Very interesting picture, that first one. Ooh, she's gorgeous. Alright, let's take the book out. Oh my goodness, look at this guidebook. Nice and big. Nice big guidebook. Let's see. The pictures are in color. Keywords. Okay. Oh, okay. This should be interesting. Wow. According to this, ooh, calculating your birth card, cool. I'm trying to see if it has any spreads in it. All right. Interesting. It's very interesting. It's not a lot written, but it's enough to be able to use it. Awesome. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So I'm going to pull it out. It has a little ribbon in there for pulling out. Ooh, look at that. Nice. All right. So the first thing I noticed before I even look at them is their gilded edges. I love a nice edge. Oh, I love a pretty edge. It's plastic on it, so I'm going to cut the plastic off to release the cards. And we're going to compare these before we get started. These are the backs. Very simple back. I think it's good for what we're getting ready to look at. This deck, according to... I have a standard size tarot card. This deck is a little bigger than a standard size tarot card, which I think is good because to be able to really see the pictures, I think you're going to need that. Hold up. I wanted to see something because when I open this up, there is no full card. Oh, it's at the end. Okay. People have been doing it a lot lately, putting the full towards the end after the world. So that's an interesting choice. All right. So we're going to take a look. I'm going to just show them to you in the order that they came then. Okay. Very glossy. Very glossy. Not too thick, not too thin. Perfect cardstock. Still great for grabbing, even though they're a little bit larger. Let's see the bottom. So we got some numerology going on at the bottom. The Magician is number 1. 1s and 10s in numerology. Okay. Oh, this is cool. So if you're somebody who's into numerology, you don't even have to do it yourself. It's already done right there. I want to give you the best look of this without the glare in your face. How's that? That better? Okay, that's not bad. Okay. All right. This is very different. I like the vintage look of the cards, of the photographs. The glossiness to me is really cool. It makes it look really pretty. It just makes it a little bit more difficult to photograph and to record. So you have to be conscious of, twisting around, manipulating the picture to get the glare off of it. The background is awesome. The choices they've made so far, I'm feeling. We're seeing a very balanced male and female energy. The colors are not very like popping, like neon or anything, but the color is definitely there. There's a lot of black and white, but there's also a lot of color. This is interesting because for some reason, it's 3 lovers cards. You can pick the one that you want. This is the first one. As you can see, it is a man and a woman. This one is 2 men. So cool. You can pick whichever one you want to work with. And I'm going to pick this one. 2 women. That's the one I want. So depending upon your sexual preference, I'm a lesbian, so I'm going to pick this one. That's cool. I like that choice. A lot of decks offer, not a lot, but some decks offer that choice. I like that choice. So no matter what your sexual orientation is, you can pick the one that you like. I mean, the lovers is the lovers regardless, of what you pick, but that is still a fun choice. I've seen that. I've seen a lot of different decks now to give you choices. I was looking at one that gave you more than one choice, actually. Like the artist just drew more than one picture and was like, look, just take the one you like the most. Love this hermit. Looks very much like what I would expect a traditional hermit to look like. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm very curious with this deck. This is the kind of deck that you can use to do a reading. You can use to read basically with anybody. But some of these figures from history are famous, so you might recognize some of them. But you can pretty much use this with anybody, male or female. Beginners can use this because there is plenty of the Rider-Waite-Smith look to it. Intuitive readers can do it because there's enough passion on their faces. Check him out, right? Harry Houdini. So if you, like I said, I recognize a few of them off the bat. So yeah, you could use these pretty much to do any type of reading. They're very interesting as far as that's concerned. Interesting. It looks like they took different old pictures and manipulated them in a very cool way. Check this out. She's the devil. I like that. I love her tail. I love that. It just looks like they took a lot of old pictures, and that's what they said on the back of the box. And they put them in a way that they really do fit. Like, she's definitely the star, There's just the star in her hand, the stars on her dress. It's a little bit different than the normal depiction, or the depiction we're looking, the depiction that we're familiar with. That is the star we're familiar with, but there's no like water here, and some of the things are a bit different, but it's still a really good choice. I love how she got that drink in her hand. I love it. That's awesome. Well, they celebrating too. Love it. Love the celebration. Oh, nice. This is the one that was at the beginning that I really love. I love this so far. That's my favorite card. I love that. I love her skirt. I love the way she's dancing. I love it. And here's the Fool. I was like, where's the Fool? We don't have a Fool? But he is at the end. And I've noticed that a lot of people have started to make, different tarot choices. And putting the Fool at the end is one that a lot of people make. Because after the completion of the universe, we go back into the manifestation phase. So after you've manifested one thing that you were trying to get, we move on. Like, okay, well, I've manifested a good job. I've manifested a good home. Now I want to manifest good health. Now I want to manifest a good family, whatever. So we go right back to manifestation. Okay. Now we're going to take a look at the Ace of Cups. All right, this is the cup suit. Yeah. So we have the Rider-Waite-Smith images on top of these great photos. So it's like a combination of the two. I don't remember who they are, but I've seen this picture in history before. I just can't remember who they are. I love the old-fashioned outfits from, whatever time periods they're in. I love that. This is cute. Very cute. I love that. The little boy, little innocent face from a little girl. I hope the guidebook tells us who these people are, because I'm very curious. Love her outfit. Look at her hat and her outfit. Awesome. That's beautiful. Love that. 10 of Cups. Here's our Page of Cups. Very page-like, I would say. Our Lover Knight. This is one of my birth cards. Our Queen. And our King. So that's all the cups. All right, cool. Yeah. This is different. This is very unique. I really do like, you guys might not know this, but when I was in college, I was a history major. So I've always loved vintage and history and things like that. And this definitely hits the mark. I especially love how there's different cultures here. I'm seeing Asian, African American. I have what looks like Hindu, maybe. This could be Indian. So I like that. I like that choice. I love diversity. Always a big thing for me. Nice. Look at him. A little strong self. Young. With his little hat on. I like him. Cute. Okay. I'm just so curious as to who some of them are. Like some of these faces. Look at her. Nice. And I love the fact that we have so many elders. Like we don't just have young people. We have a nice amount of elders in here. Wow, this is very different. It's not the kind of deck that I personally would have ever even noticed. I mean, the publisher sent it over, and I was like, this is cool. I didn't even see this. So it's not the type of deck I normally would have had on my radar. But the more I look at the cards, the more I'm like, this should give a very interesting reading. Look at that. I like the differences in the outfits, but I like that they're so old-fashioned because that's moving me. Look at this, the hats. That's really moving me. There's nothing about this deck that I would change per se. I'm thinking this deck is a 10 out of 10 because it has everything in it that I normally would look for. I always look for like differences in body types. I'm not seeing a great deal of larger people, so that is something that I am not seeing a lot of. I would add that, but they've taken a lot of time to pull in different looks and, you know, lots of differences. So I'm feeling that. But I would love to see some more larger people. Because this guy, he's larger than some of the other guys I've seen. But not that much. So I would like to see more of a contrast there. But everywhere else, they've checked all the boxes. I love that family. Look at them. I love it. Page of Pentacles. And the pages are girls. I think girls and boys. What's this page? They're mostly girls, it looks like. The Page of Cups is a girl. The Page of Pentacles is a girl. And they seem to be young girls, too, which a page is generally young. Yeah, this page, I think she's a girl. Yeah, she looks like a girl to me. Yeah, she's in a skirt. So, yeah, the pages look like girls. That's cool. If I'm not mistaken, this is Harriet Tubman, which I think is really cool. I love Harriet. And this guy, I've seen him in history before, too. Not sure of his name, but I've seen him many times. Okay, here go our swords. The swords. Blindfolded. Oh, God, he got stabbed. Whew, why isn't the sword going through the man's head? Lord. The Three of Swords is a card about pain, heartache. And interestingly enough, the swords is the intellect. So, it's his thoughts about the pain that's torturing him. So, that's interesting. You don't often see that. I like that. The emphasis on his thoughts about the heartache being really was torturing him. This is adorable. Love the boat. Love her little hat. Perfect image for the Six of Swords. I love the different clever ways that content creators come up with to show the energy of the cards. This has a lot of Rider-Waite Smith. So for a beginner, for a seasoned person, or a intuitive reader, this deck would work for anybody really. Because the body language, the faces. So this is all working. It's all coming together. Now this page could be a little girl, but I'm not really sure. Which is cool too. Now this is definitely a Queen of Wands. I mean a Queen of Swords. That look on her face and that sword in her hand, awesome. And here is our king. Awesome. I want to know if that's Harriet Tubman. Because I think it is. So we're going to go there. And we're going to take a look at the guidebook one more time and see if we can find Miss Harriet. Alright, let's see. Here's our guidebook. And we're going to look for the Queen. I'm looking to see which order they put them in. Now, let me see. So I have my kings. Oh, they didn't give us the names. Nope. They have no names. So we're not going to get their names. Unfortunately. So I was hoping that like with each card it had listed what their name was. But I don't see it. I do not see it there. However, as I look through the cards, there is a lot of information in the guidebook. So I could have just missed it, but I don't think it's here. Because if it was, I think it would be right there with the card. So we're not getting names for these. So either you remember it from history, or you don't. If I was them, I would come out with a second book that explained who each person was and why they were important in history. I think that would be really cool. But like I said before, this is an awesome deck for anybody to be able to use. You can pick it right up. I am going to put underneath, like I said before, the link for any of you that are interested in this beautiful deck, so you can get it directly from the publisher if you so choose. And thank you very much to the publisher for sending this gift to me for the purposes of an honest review. And I believe we have accomplished that. So you guys come back very soon, because I have more decks and a lot more to say. See you later.